Peace world, what's going on? My name is Substantial, and I'm about to do my thing with my family, your social network. Shout out to S.N.R.G, shout out to my homie DJ A-Rock, shout out to the whole DMV, PG County's finest up in here for y'all one time. So let's go ahead and start it off. One time for the homie T. Lucas. We're gonna start off with Wish Him Well. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to Stephanie Gale. Shout out to Malik Hunter. On bass, let's go. Special shout out to my brother, my man Michael Blacklight. Keeping it going with Dirty Sneakers instrumental. The title track right here. About to drop live. Yeah. Still rocking Dirty Sneakers instrumentals out right now. Peace to the homie T. Lucas. Singing like, gotta say it with your chest like, everybody in the spot one time like. Dirty Sneakers instrumentals out now. Dropping like flies remix. Shout out to T. Lucas. Hey. Hope y'all enjoying the vibe right now. Rocking the beats by Substantial. Substantial Art and Music. T. Lucas. Let's switch it up one time. This right here. This for the homie Stephanie Gale. Hymnal for the lamented. Substantial remix. Vibe with it. Yeah. One time for your life. Yeah. It's for my daughters. Fans that's been supporting over the years. If you hip the Substantial Sundays, you already know about this joint right here. We 9 million plays and strong right now. We appreciate the love worldwide. Shout out to my brother Malcolm Jackson on the marimba. '92 baby instrumental. Shout out to Nephew. Shout out to Wealth. One of the DMV's own. Out in Houston right now, we see you. Love to all my brothers here right now. SNRG, I see you. The social network. One love. I think I'm gonna hit them with an unreleased joint real quick. Something I'm working on for the homie Javier Starks. Let's see what we got. Watching at home right now, and hope you enjoying the vibes. We appreciate you for tuning in. Soulful vibes only. One time for the ancestors. It's Black History Month, by the way. Gotta rep the right. We're gonna get into the last instrumental. This joint right here, On Solid Ground, Substantial Remix. Joined by my brother, Dr. Matthew Shell. Talented multi-instrumentalist. So listen, if you stuck around this long, we got more show in store for you. Gonna chop it up with my brothers in a minute. And of course, we're gonna get into some things later. Shout out to the homie DJ A-Rock, gonna hold me down on the 1 and 2. And so I'm gonna take you through a bunch of different joints. We're gonna take you through my history as an MC. It's Black History Month. So I'm gonna hit you with some of these blackity black raps. Blackity black rappity raps for your man. Brought to you by a dude named Stan. Like that, yeah. And last but not least, we're gonna celebrate my brother Nujabes. You know what I mean? Peace.
This is S.N.R.G, the captain, aka the plug's grandson, and you're now watching your social network. Tune in and don't change it.
You're kicking it on your social network with our brother, Substantial.
Yeah.
Of course, the Super Mario Brother is so honored and blessed to have our brother right here to chop it up. You just heard some original beats from him, and please talk about the process, bro.
Yeah, man.
The process.
Yes. So, dude, I've been making beats. A lot of people don't know this, but I've been making beats since I was 15, right? Like, and for me, the process a lot of times just starts with the sample. Sometimes, like, I'll actually have like a melody or like the bass line and the drums in mind beforehand. But most of the time, like, I'll find a dope sample and just get the chopping, right? And so, but yeah, I mean, how I ultimately got to this point where I started putting out my production, and not necessarily shopping production, trying to get beats on rappers or R&B singers like albums, but just really just putting out instrumental stuff. How I got here was a trip. Shout out to my man Funky DL out in London, who's not only a dope MC, but he's a prolific producer. And you know, I was just talking to him about passive income and just ways that I can kind of do some things to kind of transition my career, because I wanted to be home more and didn't want to tour so much, right? Not, you know, look at where we at now, right? With the world being what it is. And so yeah, and I told him, he was like, dude, I know you make beats. He's like, man, look, you know, he's like, a good amount of the money I make as a musician is from my production, and not from getting beats placed on people's albums, but just from putting out instrumental albums. So he's like, dude, share your instrumental, see what how the world feels it. And so I've been teaching kids how to produce for a very long time, you know, and but hadn't been putting out my beats because I've been working with amazing producers like, you know, rest in peace, Nujabes. Today is actually the anniversary of his passing, you know, February 26th. So
R.I.P.
Yeah, for sure. And so, you know, between working with him, Marcus D, Odyssey, No from Cunnilingus, my man Tone Deaf, so many dope producers, I just never needed to kind of dig into my stash, to put stuff out. But the moment I started putting my beats out, dude, like, the response has just been like, it's been crazy, like really, really crazy.
I mean, I'm glad you brought that up, because you're talking about a prolific career. You've had a very long and illustrious career.
Thank you, man.
Which of course spans, you know, some legendary collaborations. But like, what is it that, as you're now, you know, putting your beats out, you know, how does it define, or how do you define the beats that you're making right now? How does it come to be you? Because I heard DJ A-Rock come up to you after you're saying, like, yo, this is very much you.
Yeah, man, like, I feel like I always had, like, the soul of like an old head, even when I was younger, right? Like I just always loved music that just kind of like just felt like it was beneath the surface, man. Just like it dug deeper and hit you in a different way. You know what I mean? And so when I make production, you know, occasionally I'll make just a beat that's just hard for the sake of being hard, right? Like just this is fight music. But 9 times out of 10, man, like I'm just really looking for music to vibe to and get lost in. Like that's the type of music I enjoy listening to. I listen to a wide range of music, but there's something about, man, like, you know, I'll just be in the crib with the family getting ready to have dinner, and we ain't done it in a while, but so it's like I might have to do it tomorrow. But, you know, I'll throw in something like Minahan Street Band or something like that, right? Like just have that shuffling in the background, and it's just it's a modern group that's making music that sounds like it's from a different era, and I feel like the beats I'm making, it's modern, but it's what I grew up on. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I can make stuff that sounds like what the mainstream sounds like, but some of it, not all, most of it, I don't feel like hits me in that way. So it wouldn't be authentic if I did it. So I try to kind of walk that line of having a modern, slightly modern sound, but mostly kind of touching on the era that I come from. You know what I mean? Because I see so many people, like especially younger artists who are making stuff that sounds like it's from the era I grew up in,
Right.
but they didn't necessarily experience it firsthand. Meanwhile, people who are from my era who are still making music, we're always told that, yo, man, you got to do something fresh, something newer. But meanwhile, younger folks are coming through doing the stuff that we was doing.
It's interesting you're saying that because I did tune into one of your live streams, and I believe you were reviewing Busta Rhymes' latest project, and I believe the discussion of ageism in hip hop came up. How about you expound on that for our audience today?
Sure. So ageism is basically the idea that we discriminate on people based on their age. And it's not a one-sided conversation. It's not just young people discriminating against old people. It's actually the combination of both. Because as older people, we discriminate against young people all the time. Yeah, you're too young to do this. What you know about that? Blah, blah. We do that all the time. But what eventually happens is they get into a point where they start to have some power and some influence. And then they basically are like, your old ass need to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, nobody care what you get. Nobody care what you saying. You know what I'm saying? Go dye your beard. Like, you know. And so, yeah. So basically, it was having this conversation, just kind of talking about what's happening in music, where you're seeing a lot of older artists who are making amazing music, like some of the best music of their career is still being made
later in their career.
Yeah. And I'll keep it a buck with you. When I was younger, you know, artists I grew up on, like when I was a little kid, like Big Daddy Kane and people like that, as they started to get older, I feel like they were starting to fall off. And this is no disrespect to Kane. Kane is still nasty to this day, 50 plus, still got bars. But I felt like his albums in the latter part of his career started to decline. Busta, on the other hand, did something phenomenal where he's like 47, almost 50 years old, and made an amazing album. Like one of the best albums that came out last year, in my opinion, was Busta's the Wrath of God joint, Extinction Level Event 2, Wrath of God. It's an impressive project, and he's one of those people that does not get enough credit. Like we have these conversations about who some of the greatest MCs are, and I've never been in a conversation with someone where they've mentioned Busta Rhymes in their top 5 or 10. But the funny thing is, if we ask who's the top 5 or top 10 live performer in hip hop or just in general, Busta Rhymes gotta be in the conversation.
Because he's such a character.
I hear that all the time. Like Busta Rhymes kills it on stage live.
Dude, he's amazing. And when you think about what the foundation of hip hop is, it is the live show. That's where it was birthed, right? So if we're saying top 5 that are alive in hip hop culture, right? And hip hop culture has been about the live experience and the live exchange. And this brother's hands down the best in hip hop on stage. Like I don't think there's anyone in hip hop that if it was just them by themselves with a DJ or band, who's going to give Busta that work? Who? Who? No one.
And his style is so unique in that. I know.
It's so hype. For
Yeah,
sure.
not only that, but just the delivery.
Mm-hmm.
It is difficult to match, and anybody
Yeah.
who even just tries to spit his bars word for word have difficulty
Yeah.
trying to emulate
And
that
he got
style.
lyrics.
And he's got bars.
He got bars. My flow got so much rhythm it substitutes the drummer. That's not regular bars, B. That's not regular bars, man.
Right.
And
But-
so Busta is an elite MC, and it was super dope to see some elder statesman in the game make an album that is undeniably one of the best albums that came out last year. That was dope to
And
witness.
speaking of elder statesmen, I mean, who is the one that's kind of throwing the shade first? You think it's the young cats? Because I know hip hop typically, and I know we had a conversation with another artist about this, where it's typically looked upon as a young man's sport, right?
Sure.
But it's one of those things where as you gain life experience, you definitely have a point of view that, like Busta, dropping those lyrical gems. You know, who's throwing, like, is it the old heads that are like, yo?
Oh yeah, I feel like look, man, I'll keep it a buck with you. As an old head, I'll go ahead and say that it's the old heads, right? I feel like
because
the
of
old,
changing of the guard.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's most younger artists that I've come across try to show love to the older artists.
Okay.
And occasionally, like I've been in this situation where sometimes a younger artist or whatever will say something, not necessarily coming for me, but not even, let me say it different. They will make something that ain't really my cup of tea, right? And then I'm asked my honest opinion on it. And I don't, I'm not one of these people who just throw the word trash around and things like that. I try to articulate why I don't like something,
Sure.
right? I have a educator's background, so
Constructive criticism.
all the time. But like some people just can't take constructive criticism. I did a collab with this one dude, and it wasn't even his song. I was doing a collab with two artists, but only one of them reached out to me for the collab. Younger artist. The one dude who reached out to me for the collab, I was familiar with his stuff, and he's dope. We had done a song before, so I did it. So I told him I was down to do it. The other artist, when I finally hear the version of the song, I like the beat. I did not like what the other artist was. Again, this is a younger artist. I did not like it, at all. Now, I was upfront, and I told the person who reached out to me that I did not like it, and I would probably pass on doing the song. The other guy gets word. He reaches out to me directly, says a whole lot of things, this, that, and the third. And I understand that this is where some of the tension, and there was no conversation about old and young, this, that, and the third. But he's obviously doing something that appeals to someone, but I was not feeling it, right? And then and there was a whole lot of, well, if you didn't like it, you should come to me. And I was just like, well, you never came to me to ask me to do the song. He did. I told the person who reached out. I have no problem telling you I did not like what you did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But again, it's not shade. It's my honest opinion. And so sometimes, and it's not just younger people. It's people in general. Sometimes people just don't know how to hear. They can't deal with things that don't
agree.
Yeah, if it ain't
with
what they want to hear,
right.
they're gonna. And
There's something in their system that just
right.
rejects any type of criticism, or let's just say, I guess on a level of just when you don't see eye to eye on something, people take that to heart or personal.
Yeah, and it's definitely, and the thing is, it's really like, and again, he felt shaded mainly because I told this to his partner, but I had to explain. I was like, I don't actually know you. Right?
Right.
And again, he reached out. You didn't reach out to say, let's do a song, because if you did, I would have told you.
Yeah. Right.
So, I mean, there's a lot of, there's no easy way to kind of have these conversations. But the sad part is, because of the rage and the anger and all the irritation that this brother had, he missed out on an opportunity because, man, I've done collaborations with artists who weren't the best artists, right? Or best MCs. But as long as they were open to criticism.
There you go.
And so,
also, there's just, and in the time that we've come to know you, because when we first met, it was us collaborating on a show, on stage. And I know there was a bunch of people in our camp that when they knew you were on the bill, they were like, yo, I'm such a big fan. And obviously through us, throughout the years and learning from your experience in the industry, I want you to share with those who are willing to listen right now,
Right.
Regardless of age, one thing that Substantial has proven time and time again is you have made a successful business out of your craft, your art. So please talk about Substantial Art and Music, and I know you got some video game placements, and even just I believe your friend over in the UK that even got your Spotify numbers,
to help,
to kind of get you as the artist out there. Maybe you can just go ahead and explain that journey.
So basically Substantial Art and Music is a consulting service and also a multimedia company. It is ran by myself and my amazing wife, Rochelle Etienne Robinson. We basically have been around since 2017 as a business. We started our business shortly after visiting my friend in London. Shout out to Funky DL again, and having just amazing conversations about different ways to kind of navigate the new industry and to make the most out of streaming. When a lot of older statesmen in the game oftentimes, don't like streaming, don't like Spotify, this, that, and the third, he just gave me great gems on how to kind of make it work for me, and remind artists that it's not this or that. It can be both, right? Like I can still sell physical merchandise while simultaneously pushing my streams, right? We had a lot of great conversations about passive income, and there were so many gems that he gave me. And even before him giving me those gems, I've spent a good amount of my career doing what I can to help artists that I know personally and people I care about, and even people, that I met over the years in the education, working as a teacher, or just working in the school system in general. I just always try to look out. People ask the questions, I try to have answers. One of the quotes I say all the time: you are as smart as the question you think to ask and the research you're willing to do. And so all of this information I've accumulated in the 20 plus years of being an artist, we basically tried to figure out a way that we could, we figured out a way that we could present this information back to other artists and help them build themselves up, right? Like, a good amount of the people we meet, they really just want us to do it, but we really are in the business of teaching you how to do it. A lot of people try to string you along. It's like the subscription model where I keep taking money from you every month so you can keep coming back to me for this particular thing. But we're really in the business of making artists self-sufficient. So if you want to continue to work with us, great. But the goal is to get you self-sufficient and watch you flourish. Take the gems we gave you, and then you show that, like, once you get access to this information, anything's possible. And we've seen a lot of great success with that. Collaborated with a lot of dope people, and it's led to all types of opportunities and helping other artists, but also it's even helped my career step it up a bit. And as you mentioned, like with some of these video game opportunities, shout out to my good friend Mason Lieberman, who kind of introduced me to that world, and it's become a whole thing, bro. Become a whole thing.
You exemplify the whole just networking aspect and being open to having these conversations regardless of where you meet people, and then seeing where those conversations go. And I believe your friend Mason Lieberman, right, is somebody you just met randomly at a convention?
Yeah.
How about you talk about that and where it's gotten you?
Yeah, sure, man. So just meeting him at an anime joint, and I know we got to get ready to go, but I just met him at an anime convention, and we hit it off, man. Apparently he had been a fan for a long time, and he himself is a composer for anime and video games, and basically we just chopped it up, man, over dinner. He was about to order, like I mentioned before, he was about to order chicken wings or mambo sauce at a hotel, and that was unacceptable.
Not for the first time.
No, I'm saying not for the first time. You know what I mean? My whole hood was over my shoulder, like, don't you let him do it, cuz. Hey, cuz, don't you let him do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So we just we connected, kept in touch. I made sure he got some official chicken wings and mambo sauce. You know what I'm saying? We hit up Eddie's. You know what I'm saying? Took care of him. you know, and we got the good old curry out.
Yeah,
And yeah, man, and we got some curry out. And yeah, man, and we just kept making music together. We did some stuff for one video game, this game called Renane, which is supposed to come out on the Switch eventually. And from there, dude, it just
placed with some heavy hitters too, right? I mean, in terms of titles, you're talking about on the.
So later on, so a good friend of his who he linked me with basically asked me to get on this game called Renane. Not Renane, pardon me, called Arc Knights. And basically that song, that first song I did with this company ended up getting nominated for a Hollywood Music and Media Award, along with a song from League of Legends and also a song from Miles Morales, which was done by Jaden Smith.
Right.
And just a couple of other notable acts and video games as well, man. And so it's been insane.
Yo, keep trucking, man. You keep doing your thing, dude.
Yo, thank you, man. I mean, look,
man.
and look, man, I'm 42, bro. You know, like, I've been doing this a very long time. So to still be finding new ways to kind of maneuver through the industry, even as I start to grow older, that's been the great part of it all, you know, because everything I do, I feel like is about more than me, right? Like, because I know other people are watching. So for people who feel like it's too late when they hit a certain point, I didn't even think I'd still be rapping. Look, keep it a buck with you, I didn't even think I'd still be alive at this point. So, you know, just from experiences I had when I was younger and growing up where I grew up. So the fact that I'm still here, the fact that my career is still taking me, dude, it's a blessing, man. Like, and
you are the living embodiment of your social network, because you've been chasing this from 15 to 42 and beyond. So thank you. I mean, we could talk forever and ever, but we want to see what you got prepared for us on the second set. And I Speak, you know, and I are just super excited to see where your career goes and what else we can do together. So
appreciate you, man.
Make sure you follow this man. I know he's got Patreon and you know, just follow him on all the socials. We'll go ahead and put that up on the screen in a moment. But yeah, man, thank you so much, my brother.
Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all brothers, man. Thank you.
We love you, man.
All right.
Cool.
What's up, guys? I'm Shinobi, and you're watching Your Social Network.
Peace world, my name is Substantial, and right now we're coming to you live from Crescendo Studios. Shout out to my brothers S.N.R.G, Your Soul Will Network, and we got my brother behind me, my man DJ A-Rock. We're about to get into it, y'all. Today, on February 26th, we're gonna celebrate my brother, the late great Nujabes. You know what I mean? It's also Black History Month, so I got these blackity black rappity raps for your man, a black dude named Stan. You know how that go. Substantial up in here. Let's go, brother. Y'all ready? Strap in. Go ahead, get your drinks. If you watching at home, get comfortable or not. You know what I mean? Stand up, knock over some furniture. Look, live your life, be great. Who am I to tell you what to do in your house? Well, have fun. Let's go. Yeah. We're gonna start it like this. Shout out to my brother T. Lucas. Once again, my name is Substantial.
Okay, what we gonna do with this one, man?
It's called The New Balance. Listen. When I'm near, this might here recite fear. Time to depart the moment I arrive here. Some took a stab at their slabs on my spear. Unworthy of my throne, they couldn't handle my high chair. Spit a dart that zipped past the right ear. That's fair warning, I never fight fair for my share. I'm ever clear, competitors, light beer. I'm everywhere, God said let it be light there. Hopping border, I'm hopping border across the water. I'm the sort of performer to kill it out on the corner or the festival stage. Don't engage, it's a slaughter. Cypher's my arcade, I lead the game out of order on my daughters. DDTM before I tag you in. Not a rap god or devil, bro, I'm just a rap mutant. You're Rasputin, I'm Rasputin. Sir Isaac on the shoulder of giants looking past the horizon. Back off this black off the smack talk of this dope faded more people than a black barber. All you know is the beat professional jack offers. I'm never known for entertaining the whack offer. I died a T-crosser, heat saucer, searching for a bigger fish to fry, eat orca. New classic in the work, get your pre-orders, cause the change gon' come like a skeet quarters. How's that for a money shot? Get a napkin. I'll quit when the money stops, still rapping. Arctic when the block is hot, I'm cool as Aspen. Hawk spit when the music knock, boom bapping. Back when the shit wasn't cool to do. Lunchroom spazzing, we look like some fools to you. Happened to slew a crew with two. Now a couple passport stamps later, dummy the fool is who? DMV. Yeah, from the DMV. Listen, walk a mile in these phone pauses, keeping it real. Yo, the live is from the DMV. Yeah, coming to you live, substantial. Stay on our grind all the time live. Represent by the album when I'm dropping like DMV. Let's go, yeah. I hope y'all feeling good. Hey, Rock, let's drop it. Listen, yeah, I got something to say. They can't kill us, although they try. Justice for all been a lie. Listen, fighting to live and abroad till I die. Freedom is all in the mind, yo. Listen. Ain't shit but what I've been saying. They tell us pray, but we been praying. They tell us vote, but we been voting. They tell us march, but we been marching. Talking change, but they been talking. Get it cracking, let's make it happen today. These bammers blocking progress, so get them out of the way. 400 years ago, how long are we supposed to wait? Giving y'all solutions to problems we ain't create. All these black lives matter, bro. Whether we on the stage, in the streets, millionaires, or making minimum wage. Gay or trans, made you dance, do more than just entertain. This more is here without us, and know you know what I'm saying. Saying, yo, this world ain't shit without us. I know you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, listen, I got something to say. And they can't kill us, although they try. Justice for all been a lie. Listen, fighting to live and I brawl till I die. Freedom is all in the mind. Yeah. Black father, black artist with a black business. Married to a black woman, raising black children. Black love, black teachers, black thoughts. Shout out to Black Root, Black Boot, Black Boss. Feel the safe, but they don't guarantee my safety. Trying to rewrite history before they guys erase me. Love me when I'm rapping, I ask for action, they hate me. Maybe they're hating because we're everything that they can't be. Tell me what's the love for us? Dirty cops on the hunt for us. System isn't just to us, some white folk think it's just for us. School system ain't helping much. Truthfully, they're f***ing up. You're one of us. Black women originated, every one of us. Bad, glorious, protected by RPG. Look past me, your mind manifested and see the real me. But really, this moment feel different. I hope it stick. But I'm just saying what I've been saying on songs you skipped. But I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying what I've been saying. You know what I'm saying? They can't kill us, although they try. Justice for all been a lie. Fighting to live and abroad till I die. Freedom is all in the mind. Hey, blackity black rappity raps for your man. This is brought to you by a black dude named Stan. Hey, and I'm just saying that freedom is all in the mind. Break it down like freedom for the people. Today, freedom for the people today. Shout out to my babies, they were helping me sing that joke. We gon' do it our way, every day, all day. For my people always. Like, listen. The wicked keep us divided, take the truth and they hide it. But we're stronger united, so fight it. We gotta keep the same energy. 365, self-determination, help our ancestors survive so we can live on and thrive as a collective. All my people connected. If we can share a problem, we should be sharing a blessing. Same energy all year long. Build your own, get the bag. It's our theme song. Keep on. We gotta maintain our greatness. Our work will strengthen our prayers. Working our purpose and stay creative. We gotta keep the same energy. Let me be clear, 365 plus one on the leap year. We wouldn't be here without the God that live inside us. Keep faith in us cause we got the power. We gotta keep the same energy. This ain't a show. Live the principles essential for continual growth. Let them know. And it's every day, all day, for my people always. We gon' do it our way, every day, all day. And the ladies say, like, we gon' do it our way. Hey, this is more than just a holiday. Action steps for my folks trying to find a way so we can move forward together in a smarter way. Time to break chains, we ain't waiting for them to ride away. Had a talk today with my man who came from the heart. He been about his business forever doing his part. I asked him how we fix all our issues in his remark. I ain't got all the answers, but Kwanzaa's a good start. Heard his words and discussed it. Now that we on the subject, 7 days ain't gonna cut it. We gotta keep the same energy. 365 because we changed the world by changing how we live in our lives. It's for the babies, this for destiny and reverend. Pass on what you're giving. Losing the confusion's a win-win. We gotta keep that same energy. Finish about our business for the people, by the people. Don't let them decide our limits. Let's go. Kwanzaa 365. Every day, all day, for my people always. We gon' do it our way. Every day, all day, for my people all day. Hey, Kwanzaa 365. Lift the people up. Build your own, get the bag, lift the people up. Set you down, yeah, but you ain't going deep enough. Build your own, get the bag, lift the people up. Build your own, get the bag, lift the people up. Say it, build your own, get the bag, lift the people up. Set you down, yeah, but you ain't going deep enough. Say it, build your own, get the bag, lift the people up. Like every day, all day, for my people always. Hey, come on, every day, all day, for my people always. 365, Kwanzaa 365. It's a Bob Alloy joint. Shout out to my brother Marcus D. And let's keep it moving. Hey, Rob. And love is so real. Do, 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 do. I like to fashion myself as a black of all trades. That's right. And I tell them like this. Yeah. I can paint a picture with words or just brushes. Make something out of nothing, ain't nothing to make something. Cutting up samples while keeping the bass pumping. Nothing we can handle while we had a place jumping. The tramp on lane, I'd rather have a queen. Of course I am a king, so I can have a dream. Or be your worst nightmare, boy, never fight fair. If for freedom right there, take it by any means. Learn peace from the gods, but still steady violence. Fight for my serenity, if anything, challenge right dope on a tightrope, trying to find balance. Build my skill with will plus talent. Slanger of rhymes, training young minds. Painter of the times, maker of designs. Sailor of the skies, pilot of the seas. Beggar of the pies, refiner of the dream. Listen, I do it, come on. Black of all trades, I do it. Put art on the page, I do it. I do it, I do it. I make something out of nothing, ain't nothing to make something if you want to. Do it. I make something out of nothing, ain't nothing to make something if you want to. Do it. Do it until it's done and there ain't nothing left to do. Do it under the sun until you did it from your youth. Doing it in the park after dark, me and you. Different type of vibe, but I'ma work it till it's through. I'm a mover and shaker. Up and down, stubble strong, so my jaws think about it smooth as sandpaper. For the chance takers, villains gave us lemons, now they lemonade makers. Don't let any man break ya. That the most resilient y'all seen, babe. He don't play, but highly sought after his teammate. Nothing I can't do, you should broaden your dreamscape. Food for thought, you should be consuming what we bake. Teach, cook, write, love, speak, good, fight, seek, look, eyes shut, we must rise up. Often, write rhymes, dark skin, black minds, porcelains, fly blind fortunes, I find. Why? Cause I do it. Come on, black of all trades, I do it. Come on, shackle my brain, can't do it. Won't do it, never do it. Make something out of nothing, ain't nothing to make something if you want to. Do it. Make something out of nothing, ain't nothing to make something if you want to. Do it. How they gonna tell me what I can't do when I probably did it first? Ain't nothing I can't handle. Listen, sure as hell can't do it worse. So I'ma make it cooler, add a little flavor. Take us to the future, be a little greater. I ain't scared about a skill more valuable than paper. Work a little harder, put it down and make them pay. Yo, I lay it down, they tell me stay up. Every time I turn around, they talk about a pay cut. Trying to stop the baker who out here getting his cake up. Skills surpassing his peers, whatever why he bringing race up. Cause average guy is living under poverty lines. Good's only good enough part of the time. And great will make them hate you from afar. In the comment section like, who these niggas think they are? Black of all trades, I do it. Come on, the world's weight, I do it. I'm damned if I can't, I do it. I do it. I do it. I make something out of nothing, ain't nothing to make something if you want to. Do it, do it. I make something out of nothing, ain't nothing to make something if you want to. Do it, do it. Hey, everybody, we do it, do it. DMV, we do it, do it. Crescendo, they do it, Our folks, we do it, do it. DMV, we do it, PG, we do it. S.N.R.G, they do it. My man A.R.O.G, he do it until it's done. Hip hop. Let's go. As I mentioned before, we're gonna honor the legacy of my brother, Nujabes. My friend is sadly long gone. I wish we could make some more songs and hit the town and break bread for kicks. I'm here missing you instead, watching these clowns bite your sound and use your image. Meanwhile, they barely gave you your props when you were living. I doubt your family missing the check. They got me livid. Let's pronounce your name and act like they loot what you intended. This isn't for the authentic, it's meant for the hypocritical. Who this the dude who spit for you since the very beginning? And though our bond fractured, was still sought after. They want more classics, I want more laughter. And I can hit them with this unreleased material. Since your so-called fans think my solo work is trivial, unless it's speaking you, but where's the honor in that? When most of it was subpar, or we thought it was whack, they'd probably be overjoyed if I bought a few tracks you didn't finish, then distribute them all over the map. That's what they hoping, but I'll never fuck you over like that. I'll forever honor your memories, but there's no turning back, you know? Never backwards, forward we go, we go, we go. Never backwards, forward we go, we go, we go, we go, we go. Never backwards, forward we go. Go, go, go. Hey, hey, for my brother, R.I.P. Nujabes, we say it R.I.P. Nujabes, you say it R.I.P. Nujabes, come on, R.I.P. Never backwards, forward we go. Go, 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 go. Taking them back real quick. It's like 2003. Jesus, I've been rapping a long time, B. This is for the things I don't say enough. Waiting for the day we touch. Your lips to mine, eclipse, solar lunar. I'll see you soon, but talk to you sooner. This is for the things I don't say enough of. Waiting for the day we touch. Your lips to mine, eclipse, solar lunar. I'll see you soon, but talk to. Do you honestly think of the? Hold on, stop the joint for a second. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna do this right. Context. 2003 is when this album came out. This was on Modal Soul, and this was one of the many songs that I did with my brother Nujabes. So these next few joints that we're gonna get into, we're gonna take you down memory lane. We're gonna celebrate my brother. Probably gonna chop one out just to save a little bit of time. But yeah, we got you. All right, drop that joint again. We're gonna do it right. I need y'all to say R.I.P. Nujabes. You say get R.I.P. Nujabes. You say get R.I.P. Dick Nujabes. And this is for the things I don't say enough of. Waiting for the day we touch. Your lips to mine, eclipse, solar lunar. I'll see you soon, but talk to you sooner. This is for the things I don't say enough. Waiting for the day we touch. Your lips to mine, eclipse, solar lunar. I'll see you soon, but hey. Do you honestly believe I turn my back on you and leave my true love all alone in this cruel world? Where every single solitary day I do my best to secure a future for me and you, girl. Cause it is all about you, been all about you. Seconds feel like millenniums when I'm without you. But my mama said there'd be days like this and ain't jack we could do. That's the way life is, but it's been weeks since I felt your lips. And I'm a fiend for my queen, so I need a fix. Only for now, we'll settle for these talks on the phone. But I cut my arm off for a moment alone with the one that I cherish, whether in Rome, Paris, Amsterdam, or Japan. Please know that I am Think about my baby as much as humanly possible. I know you're frustrated cause life has too many obstacles, but this is for the things I don't say enough. Waiting for the day we touch. Your lips to mine, eclipse solar lunar. I'll see you soon, but talk to you sooner. This is for the things I don't say enough. Waiting for the day we touch. Your lips to mine, eclipse solar lunar. I'll see you soon, but talk to you sooner. Like, say like this. And when I see you, and when I see you, I'm gonna take you to see these city lights with me. R.I.P. Nujabes, come on. R.I.P. Nujabes, come on. R.I.P. Nujabes, you say it R.I.P. Nujabes and switch it up like fade the black soundtrack to another night. It's the music of the rain and the city lights. Feel no pain, it makes the whole city bright. Without the sparkle of hype, it's just another night. Fade the black soundtrack to another night. It's the music of the rain and the city lights. Feel no pain, it makes the whole city bright. Listen,
Sparkle of hype, it's just another night.
some play for keys while we lay asleep. In the dark, your worst nightmare, wait with heat. And it ain't the sun, though dawn is near. Air crisp and calm, I feel a storm is near. And I'm watching lightning dance across the skyline. Usually miss it, rarely find time to bask in blackness. Hint of line shine while in the jazz pub, chilling, sipping on fine wine. Hypnotized by the strum of the upright. I feel like lost souls got their eyes on me some night, so I keep my eyes wide and move cautious. Step and find yourself in a brand new coffin by morning. Now you're one with the night breed. You should have known better if you're anything like we. But these city lights will seduce you. Daywalkers beware if it's not what you're used to. And fade the black soundtrack to another night. It's the music of the rain and the city lights. Feel no pain and make the whole city bright. Without the sparkle of hype, it's just another night. Fade the black soundtrack to another night. It's the music of the rain and the city lights. Feel no pain and makes the whole city bright. Without the sparkle of hype,
It's just another night.
yo, it's my man Pace Rock. Salute, bro. Yeah. R.I.P. Nujabes, come on, R.I.P. Nujabes, we pay tribute to our brother. Nujabes, we paying homage to our brother. Nujabes, you say R.I.P. Nujabes, yes, yes, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, line. Hey, take it back, line. We take it back, line. This is for all the folks who got that special someone, but then you keep bumping into people who are pretty damn special themselves. But you gotta hit them with that stiff arm real quick, like back up off me. Get back, man, you're too close. You know what I'm saying? It's like one, chicken, sabi la. I tell her, let me have that sabi la. But it seems like it isn't in the cards for us. One, ticket two, ticket three, say sorry, love. Everybody in the place, say sorry, love. Everybody at home, say sorry, love. And then I tell her, meeting you is a blessing, see. Yeah, boy, still sweetheart, we could never be. Everything about you be impressing me. But still, baby girl, we can never be. She said she want one night of ecstasy. Thanks but no thanks, we can never be. Cause I got a wife at home that I'm blessed to keep. And to fool around with you would be the death of me. Can't add no ingredients to the recipe, because that ain't fair to you, no fair to me. And more importantly, it sure isn't fair to her. But you might have had a chance before I married her. But wifey worth more than life to me. My soulmate, and who am I to control fate? Cause somebody like you is much more than a cut buddy. But I can't give you everything that you want from me. So we can't be, we won't be. Sorry love, we can't be, we won't be. Sorry love, we can't be, we won't be. Sorry love, but it seems like it isn't in the cards for us. We can't be, we won't be. Sorry love, we can't be, we won't be. Sorry love, we can't be, we won't be. Sorry love, but it seems like it isn't in the cards for us. But this joint right here, we're gonna take you back in this time machine, and we're gonna end it on this note. I need peace signs in the air real quick. Peace signs in the air. If you at home, go ahead and do that. Just make sure you're not near the ceiling fan. Peace signs in the air real quick for my man Nujabes. On this day of his passing, we celebrate his life, and we're gonna take you out like this. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to all the people losing their mind at home right now for this classic joint. And it goes, come on. 1, 2, 3, blessing it. 1, 2, 3, you say blessing it. 1, 2, 3, come on, blessing it. 1, 2, 3, you say blessing it. Each one, teach one, reach on. Maryland and Cincinnati to the far east, son. We just begun to spread the gospel. Substantial pace, rock, hip hop apostles. Far from preaching with this art you call rapping. Taking y'all back before this all happened. Frontin' hardcore, yo, they barely soft porn. None of the generating the end of the get they hop on, rock on. And the ridiculous pace, disrespect, hip hop, and it's spit in your face. These kids are a waste of oxygen. Madness, get in your case and all your shit. Like bag checks, got my eye on you. Like insanity, grabbed your CD packaging. And I can't stand rappers, you're bound to get ripped and turned into garbage. I stay blessing mics, my followers pay homage. Substand blessing it, yes I am blessing it. UV for life, oh yes we stay blessing it. KC's blessing it, yes we stay blessing it. 1, 2, 3, yes say blessing it. Substand blessing it, yes I am blessing it. UV for life, oh yes we stay blessing it. 1, 2, 3, yes say blessing it. 1, 2, 3, yes say blessing it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Substantial. That is my brother A-Rock. We are coming to you live from Crescendo Studios, and we are so happy to be with y'all tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show. Shout out to my brothers, S.N.R.G. Your show, I was doing so well. Your soul shall network. I messed that all up. Can I do that last part again? No. Tough crowd. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much. We hope you enjoyed the show. My name is Substantial. That is my brother A-Rock. We are coming to you live from Crescendo Studios with my brothers S.N.R.G. Your soul shall network. We had so much fun tonight. We hope y'all had a great time. Rest in peace to my brother Nujabes. Happy Black History Month. One love, y'all. Peace.
And nothing is free, nothing. And that's not just money. We talk time, conversation, people's presence. And if you ain't got a goal to get money or move forward and put people on behind you, bro, it's you in the way. You in the way. You see, it took me 10-something years to make some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hype already. I'm ready to perform right now. But yeah, man, chase your dreams, man, for real.
S.N.R.G.